Hey, it's Chris from FunTech Guys, and I'm just going to talk to you quickly about PHP if-else-if statements. And this is basically passing in, just like the last tutorial where we passed in arguments, but this is passing in additional arguments. So we can say, okay, if the result is equal to something, let's do this. Else the result is equal to this, let's do this. Else if the result, I've done that the wrong way around, but else if the result is equal to something else, let's run this block of code. I'm going to show you, I'm just going to jump in straight away. I've got a blank if.php file here, and I've got a blank, so all I've got is my opening and closing PHP tags. So I'm going to go ahead and declare a variable. So I'm just going to say age, and this person that we're talking about is 7 years old, or is 7. Start my if. If, and here's where we pass in an argument. Now the if-else-if statement looks like this. Else if, another set of parentheses for the argument, and then close it off. And then obviously we can have a catchment, so we can say else do this. So what we're saying is, if this argument, if this argument here is matched, run argument 1. Else, if this argument, we'll do something with argument 2. Else, argument 1 or 2 did not validate. Do something else. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a small if-else-if argument which basically checks the user's age, and it will echo something out based on that user. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, if age is let's say less than 13, we'll say echo, hey youngster, you rock. Okay, then we can say, okay, if age is greater than or equal to 13, because obviously we've not covered 13, we've said up here, we've said age is less than 13, so we need to cover 13. So we're saying if age is greater than or equal to 13, and age is less than or equal to 19, so this person that we're talking about is a teenager, we're going to say echo hey, not quite a spring chicken. Okay. And then we can put in a final argument, so we can say else echo okay, you're getting on a little bit offensive, but just for the purposes of this video, we don't mind. So what we're saying is, if the user is less than 13 years old, so if they are 0 through to 12, it's going to echo this block. So hey youngster, you rock. Else, the user is greater than or equal to, so the user is either 13 and up, and the user the age of the user is less than or equal to 19. So the user is either between 13 and 19. Then we can say, hey, not quite a spring chicken anymore. Or else, we will say this is capturing anyone that hasn't met these two arguments. So the two arguments are 0 to 13, 0 to 12, 13 to 19, and this is 20 upwards. So let's just say, save this, run a file, hey youngster, you rock. So the 7 is less than 12, so the first one has validated to true. So what happens if it's 13? Because we've got 13 here. Pull this up. Hey, not quite a spring chicken anymore. I keep on saying anymore. Let's just add it anymore. Yeah. Okay. So age is 13. So it's caught in this catchment. So this argument here, the user is 13. But what happens if we change this to, I don't know, 99? Uses almost 100. Okay, you're getting on a bit. That's brilliant. That's exactly what we wanted. So we've passed in additional arguments, and we're running blocks of code based on an argument that's at the top. So it's worth noting that you can do additional else ifs. So it doesn't have to be just the one instance of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this block and paste it. So all I've done is I've just duplicated the whole if else, and I'm just going to say what happens if the user is 20, greater than or equal to 20, and let's say, I don't know, 59. You're in your prime. Save that. Let's change this to someone who is 27. Go ahead with this. You're in your prime, because it's obviously less than 12, obviously greater than 13, and greater than 19, which this catchment is, and then obviously 27 is caught in this catchment because it's greater than 20 or equal to or greater than 20 and less than 59 and equal to 59. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible because like I say, it is just an extension of the video I've put up a second ago. I just wanted to show you that you can have in multiple arguments, and you can get you can capture an array of data and action based on that. So I'm blabbering on. I'm going to end the video there, and I hope you join me for the next video. Thanks for watching.